The first round continues of this Amiibo tournament as Ike is going against MegaMan. In the arbitrary numbering of things, Ike, he was actually number 2. Oh, he's pretty high up there in the seeds. Against MegaMan, he's number 15. He's maybe not the best, but you know what? He has a lot to prove. Because people don't always think that MegaMan is the best. You know, for good reasons. He's not, you know, he has a few strong moves, but Ike, he's a powerhouse, and it's going to be difficult for him to take him down. On what kind of place is not the most gimmicky? Something less gimmicky than Delfino Plaza. Skyloft is pretty gimmicky. I sort of want to go to the Bridge of Eldin, but there is the whole smashing of the middle. It's not too gimmicky, come on. Come on. Yeah, I think that I'll allow it. I'll allow it for this time. Ike and MegaMan on the Bridge of Eldin. Who's gonna win and have to go and fight a new challenger that we don't even know yet? Who knows? But they better start learning fast, because before they know it, there's actually going to be like the giant like hog man coming through here and destroying everyone. They're learning their B moves pretty fast here. They both have down Bs, I think, that they know by now, and up Bs. Oh boy, Ike is just pushing him right off the edge, but then MegaMan, he's fighting back. You can barely see anything, but Ike, oh, his strength of the Aether, or however you pronounce it, just destroys all, apparently. And that Leaf Shield did absolutely nothing. The 3-hit combo by Ike, oh, he's already has MegaMan at a higher percentage than him, and Ike is still on the first little KO life stock. That's why I wanted to say stock. They're both doing up Bs a lot still. Is up B really gonna help? Maybe for Ike. But MegaMan, he's just getting destroyed right now. It's 52% to, oh no! Oh, he actually made it. I thought that he was actually gonna fall through the center. They both leveled up again. Level 4s, ahoy, for both of them. And MegaMan, he just stood there and took it. He took it like a MegaMan. It's funny, it's a joke. Oh, Ike, yeah, well, that's the end of MegaMan. He can pretty much say goodbye to life as we know it. As he's getting a star KO. Oh boy. That was the biggest disappointment that I've seen so far. MegaMan, he just didn't even show up. He might as well have just been not even created by, was it Dr. Willy or whatever that made him? Because I know that he's like the enemy or something. I don't know much about MegaMan, but I don't think anybody's going to know much about him at this point, because that was 3-0. 3-0. 3 stocked. That's the biggest that I've seen so far. I mean, it would make sense for Ike, because I mean he has that sword. It's a pretty big like claymore kind of thing. 225% to 52. Well, 50. Whatever. I was just looking at the Ike percentages here. Just crazy. The peak percentage was 52. 52. That was just still absolutely an upset. But at the same time, it was expected because Ike was still the number 2 seed overall, right behind Marth, which is, it makes sense too. He's always right behind Marth. The next match that will determine who will go against Ike, which he's very low level. I didn't check to see what level he was. He's level 5. That's really, really low. Who's going to be going against the low level Ike? Will it be Shulk or Bowser? It's basically the battle of the trailer of Shulk, which basically means that Shulk's maybe going to win. But who knows? Nobody can see the future other than Shulk, so he might win. The next battle in round 1 is ready to begin, as it's Shulk versus Bowser. Will Shulk show Bowser the Monado's power, or will he really be feeling Bowser's pain and so on? That really had to be a joke. It sort of worked. Trust me, it sort of did. But it's basically still the rematch of the trailer of Shulk. Let's see, what's the next map that is not too terribly gimmicky? Cryosphere has Ridley in it. That's kind of gimmicky. Let's say Yoshi's Island. That's a classic that's been in every single game since Melee. I think it's probably very appropriate for Bowser. He might have a bit of a home field advantage, but also, people always used to think that Bowser was OP in this game. Now we can find out for sure, or still Shulk. People also consider him to be very good. This is probably the biggest battle that I've been looking forward to in the tournament. Oh, is Bowser, oh, he did a Bowser side. I don't even know who that would actually count for. But at this stage in the game, I guess he just wanted to take out one stock just to begin with, you know, keep everything nice and low. But so far, it's been pretty quiet, other than Shulk's just actually destroying Bowser right now. 55 to 14, and he's using Buster. He's going to be getting up Bowser's damage quite a bit, and then probably switching over to Smash mode. That's at least the general plan for Shulk users. And he just completely wasted his Buster Ruin thing. He's gonna have to get that back again if he wants to use it. Or they can just be jumping around and trying to avoid each other because Bowser might do his Bowser side again. And that's something to be very concerned about. Oh, Bowser was going for the grab, but he just decided to do a down smash instead. I believe that was a down smash. I'm not sure. Smash Ball's up. Anybody gonna go for it? They're very, very evenly matched so far. But Bowser's taking a very slight lead. I don't know if that would really count for much still because, you know, Bowser is very heavy. So I don't know how much of a lead, or actually that would be even bigger of a lead. Whatever. Are they gonna finally go for the Smash Ball? Nobody ever goes for the first Smash Ball, but they've been waiting along so much that Shield Mode is activated for... Why would Shulk be doing Shield Mode? I guess it's actually helping him quite a bit because he didn't get damaged to the point of death. He's using some expert strategies unknown to everyone as he destroys Bowser for the KO. It's now 100 and... yeah, if he just got touched, he would have got taken down. It's right back where we started. It's one stock to one stock. 4% on Bowser, so the very slight lead. Very, very slight. But there... oh, he went for the drop. Well, that was not drop kick. That was the back air, which is the next best move of Bowser's. And now he's just going for a ton of down smashes, which is doing a very big havoc on Shulk. And making sure he can't get back on the stage. He's just jumping on the edge, living on the edge of glory and death, as he very much knows it. Oh, Buster's coming out again. The Buster might help him get back into this for Shulk, but they're going to run off the side again. And oh man, he was close to getting destroyed on that. Bowser's down air. And oh no, he's going down in the middle bit. And that Bowser side is enough to do it. I was almost thinking that he was going to go back into the middle pit again, but he didn't. Bowser, that was a pretty even fight actually. I was going to say that he convincingly beat Shulk. He convincingly did by the fact that, you know, it was just a fairly decent percentage on him, I guess. I don't know. Let's look at the stats here. Stats and probability. And the self-destructs, they were fairly non-existent. Even though the Bowser side I would almost consider still to be a self-destruct, but oh well. It was actually 300 to 200 on that for percentages, so Bowser did have a bit more damage overall, but that's actually, yeah, it was just all Bowser actually. I still was thinking that if he had a higher percentage on him, then it doesn't really matter so much because he's Bowser. And he's a heavy, but yeah, I'd say that was fairly somewhat convincingly, but not at the same time. They both had the same max launch speed. Probably from something dealing with Bowser's side. That's what I'm guessing. I actually waited all the way through that. Ooh. Because that was such an exciting match. That was one of the best ones so far. And you know what? The winner of that, Bowser, he's going on to face Ike in round 2. But the next match, we still have 2 more in this bracket, not this bracket, but in this tournament overall in round 1, we still have 2 more matches coming up right next. Our next battle in round 1 is Captain Falcon versus Lucario. Lucario is another exclusive amiibo that was exclusive to Toys R Us, so it's Toys R Us versus the everyman's man of Captain Falcon, because you can get him everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere, and actually I think they restocked a few of the amiibo for that, but this is one of those matches where I have no idea what's going to be happening, because I think these are going to be probably fairly evenly matched opponents. Not the Great Cave Offensive, anything but that. Halberd's fairly non-gimmicky. Orbital Gate Assault, no. Lilac Cruise. Now that's one that's non-gimmicky, at least as far as I remember. So, if the Falcon can fight in space, and same with Lucario, because I mean he has the power of the aura that will guide him, and possibly that might be his advantage, because who knows? The power of the aura might be similar to the Force in Star Wars, and that might be a thing. They're starting off with their normal... Oh man, they went straight from a jump into, like, Captain Falcon was doing a side B and then a grab, down B. Oh, the Falcon kicks are just, they're real, man, they're real. And they got a Falcon punch off. How is that even possible? These, like, Lucario, maybe he was wanting for that to happen. He wants to build up his aura. So that's why he just took the Falcon punch. He wants it. Even though he didn't realize that the Falcon punch is as powerful as it is and destroyed half the galaxy, which is right behind them, actually. That's what that one, like, black hole thing is. But Lucario, he learned how to actually block that time. They're both up to level 3. I think Captain Falcon might have been slightly ahead on that one. I didn't pay attention enough. Oh, the up B! That was insane by Lucario. Completely a waste. Now they're just staring each other down. And another Falcon punch! He just has Falcon punches for days right now. I'm surprised that, you know, things aren't even going even worse for Lucario at this point. But this is almost a fully charged aura. Almost fully charged for Lucario. So anything is going to be hurting Captain Falcon at this point. At least I believe that it's like 130% damage for the fully charged aura. Around that, oh, and the Force Palm goes down. That's a very hefty palm that he has. But they're definitely not even going to go after the Smash Ball either. Oh, Lucario does though. But he has the penalty for that because the up B of Captain Falcon. And, oh, he almost went for the combo, but he's going to go and get the Smash Ball. Smashed. So very smashed. Captain Falcon is definitely in the... Oh, man, he even taunted. He really wants Lucario to fight him down now. He brought in the Blue Falcon and also asked him to show him his moves. So, Lucario has a lot to make up here because it's 104 to 27. Up to 44. This is just... He's making a mockery of him because, I mean, the Falcon, he cannot go down that easily. But at the same time, he's going to have to be fighting hard because he was already off the map. Oh boy, what was that? Was that an Aura Blast? I don't even know. Aura Sphere? Oh. That was... I don't even know what's going on here. There's just too much to talk about. So much action going down with a big ol' up smash that Captain Falcon did. But he was just staring him down yet again. What's Captain Falcon gonna do? Is he gonna do another Falcon punch? Or is Lucario actually gonna take him down? That was the most pathetic Aura Sphere I've ever seen. At least I assume, yeah, those are definitely Aura Spheres. Very pathetic. Oh boy. Is he gonna go jump off the stage? He almost did with the Falcon. The Falcon, if anybody can do it, I believe it would be him. I mean, this is kind of biased commentating, but I don't really care, because I love Captain Falcon. And I'm not going to lie about that. Oh, they both were going off the side. Falcon's up to 190%. His power level is up to 7. It's just insane. But I think, yeah, anything from Lucario was going to hurt him. The Falcon's still ahead, 96-0 here, so he does have a little bit of an advantage here against Lucario and his aura. But his aura is building still ever so much, even though he hasn't been hit anything again. But, oh, is the Smash Ball going to play a big role in this? Who knows? It is. It is going to have a big role. As he just got smashed. Blue Falcon. Lucario. Oh, man, Falcon just goes for the taunt every single time. He just doesn't even care. He wants to show everyone that he is the best at getting Smash Balls, most importantly. He's had 2 Smash Balls, 2 KOs so far. Lucario is trying to do his down B a few times there, and I think maybe his Aura Sphere is trying to get going. I don't know. But it's now 49-18. Oh, the 3-hit combo! which you could probably count for more hits because, you know, he does the bam. And I think maybe the up B of Lucario actually does a bit of damage now. I don't know, but that's what it looked like. They're just jumping around a bit, enjoying the scenery of the clouds in the air. Oh, the knee of justice destroyed Lucario. And there you have it, the Falcon. He just can't be taken down. He just can't be taken down very lightly at all. It takes over 190%, and even then, you know, those nipples of glory, they just take you down a peg. And he's up to level 9 too. He got a high level and also destroyed him with 2 stocks. That's a big feat that not many people can be beat in stuff. Let's look at these stats again. I wonder if it actually shows smash balls, because Captain Falcon, he has the balls in more ways than one. Smashing with them and stuff. But the peak damage, he actually had 204%, and he still somehow actually got KO'd at one time, but he's just, you know, pelvic thrusting a little bit in the background like he's some sort of jackhammer. And you know what? Edge grabs, there were aplenty by Captain Falcon because he just wanted to make sure that Lucario couldn't do anything. I think that's enough of that. That was an amazing match. I was impressed. Impressed by the Falcon, which, who knows what's going to happen when he actually goes into round 2, because the next, whoever wins this next match between Little Mac and Villager will see him in round 2. That's my kind of teeing up that Villager and Little Mac are next. And so our final matchup of round 1 in this Amiibo tournament is Little Mac versus Villager. 2 of the harder to find Amiibo, you know, kind of. Especially like Little Mac, it seemed like. Ooh. Also, they're actually re-releasing Villager with really weird eyes. So, that's a thing. I have a feeling that Little Mac might have a bit of an advantage. Well, at least people always say that Little Mac is overpowered, and I might agree with them, at least to the point that, you know, Little Mac, I don't know. He's good against noobs and stuff. I would almost say that Kalos is good. I don't know. It is kind of, I think that the Pokemon in the background can actually attack, so I would say that that is too gimmicky, and go to On It, which, it's not the most gimmicky. I would say that's fairly standard in the realms of Super Smash Bros. Because a lot of people use On It for tournaments, right? But then again, I guess people did use Defino Plaza for tournaments, but we're going on to On It. On It for the last round of round 1. Who will be victorious? Will it be Little Mac or Villager? Oh, for a second there I thought that he was actually going to keep that purple, pink attacking thing on, but they're doing a lot of jumps to begin with. I guess they just have to get their feet wet, as always, just trying to figure out that, am I alive? Am I really alive? And, oh man, Little Mac is getting the punches early on. He used an up B, which is not very effective. But they're both up to level 2. And none of them have got hit by cars yet, so that's pretty good of a bonus. I mean, I don't want to really get hit in the street whenever I go and fight against villagers and so on. Not much is really happening so far, other than, oh, that was a down A. It was an aerial move. Little Mac, what are you doing? You're just using aerial moves against... Well, it doesn't really matter who you're going against. You're not very good with aerial moves. So he's maybe not the smartest of Little Macs, but oh, he actually did some decent damage on the villager, and it's pretty much dead on right now for 33% to 31%. I have a feeling this is going to be a long match, because they really are not interested in fighting. Despite the fact that Little Mac is a boxer, but he did a counter move that actually did quite a bit. Does anybody go for the Smash Ball? They better go for the Smash Ball. I know that Villager got a couple hits on it. Well, they both did, but I think they learned because Little Mac accidentally hit it once. Oh, the balloon fighters are out! Not be completely useless at this point, but, you know, Villager, he can do what he wants to. Little Mac, he's going into Gigamac! Will the Villager run away? Or is he not smart enough to actually know what to do? Wow. Little Mac, he's just kind of staring at him. What the heck is going on? I guess he feels sorrow for the Villager despite the fact that his eyes are very, very frightening. I feel frightened all the time whenever I see those eyes from Villager. But Little Mac, he definitely has advantage. Oh, but the advantage is completely gone. As that bowling ball, I don't even know, that thing just must destroy people. For good reason, because that's not easy to pull off, and yet the villager makes it look like it's nothing. But now, it's pretty even yet again. After that smash ball that... Oh, another bowling ball! He just has bowling balls for days. He's just rolling them around and getting some strikes. It's crazy. Oh, Little Mac leveled up from just jumping. That's another good thing. They've really got to get into their Oblivion mode. Oh, and they're just having a nice chat on the top of a roof. Those residents of that house, they must be very confused as to what's going on. But I don't blame them, because confusion is always a thing that happens next to the drugstore. But they're doing a few moves here. Aerials, of course. Oh, Little Mac, he just saw right through the grab and just punched the villager right in the face. This is still dead even right now. 62 to 63. Oh, and he finally gets the grab off. But are they gonna avoid? Yeah, they've just barely avoided the car. The villager, he thought that the stick might be very useful in this fist fight, but it didn't really do much. Oh, the turnip! The down A turnip air. Turnip air, it's like some sort of, oh boy, there's a destructo-matic device. Turnip air was some sort of plane, that's what I'm trying to say. It's important, okay? But Little Mac, he's on fairly high percentage. Oh, he gets knocked around like there's nobody's business. I did not know that Little Mac actually had that much potential to get knocked around. 151%. If Villager does anything, he's going to knock him down. And, you know what, Little Mac, he just allowed it. He knew he was going to get KO'd anyway, so he just wanted to make sure that Villager could not use it on him when he was at 0% and get him up higher to begin with. But, you know, now Little Mac has advantage yet again. It's 45 to nothing, 53 to nothing. These percentages just keep going up, and I don't even understand it. They're just hitting each other, and numbers appear from the sky. But you know what? Villager's not going down without a fight. He pulled out, I don't even know what that was. I think he was trying to plant a tree on top of a tree. It's not really the most effective way of doing any sort of gardening or agriculture, but oh, he just stood there and took it from Little Mac. That map was a bit better for Little Mac. Well, it was a bit better for Villager, I would think, because there's a lot of aerial potential, and Villager just could not take advantage of it, as still Little Mac, he was probably going to be beating that. He was a higher seed. I mean, it makes so much sense. It's not arbitrary whatsoever. He was the 6th seed compared to the 11th. And he's level 9 as well, so he's going to be going against another level 9 Captain Falcon. It's going to be a crazy round in round 2. Oh boy. A lot of the actually fighters in each little place, I think that was 1-0, wasn't it? Yeah. Because that was very close. Look at those percentages for either side. They just barely, like, Little Mac actually had more damage taken than given. And that says something. He actually does. He really wanted it. He wanted to win and go against Mike Tyson. And he proved that he possibly could. Because, you know, if he beat up a villager, then he can go against Mike Tyson. It makes sense. Trust me, it does. But that's actually the end of round 1. Round 2, no idea how that's going to start out and go, but I'm going to be moving on to that next. Look out, world, round 2 of this crazy Amiibo tournament. Galore. Extravaganza. You got to throw that in there too.